Attendance is up so far this year at the York State Fair. If that continues, that would mark 2 straight years of increased attendance.
But it's still a lot lower than it used to be. Seth Kaplan spoke with the fair officials who hope to see that change. Seth.
Valerie and Alicia, a rather pleasant day out at the fair today. Cloudy, so no sun beating down on you, not too hot. The question, does this year's relatively decent weather explain the relatively decent attendance? And if so, what do you do with that information? Someone has to be the very first through the fair gates when they open, and on this day, those someones were Michaela and Gavin Herbst and their grandma Sharon Dorsey. Michaela and Gavin are 13-year-old twins.
I'm 43 seconds older than her.
As for the weather,
absolutely beautiful.
Compared to fair weather some recent Julys, still compared to a lot of the year,
I think it's like pretty warm and humid out.
So as for the big question,
I'm going for September.
Okay, tell me about that. Why September?
Because it's extremely hot in July, and I believe September brought more people out. It was a lot more tolerable.
Average high temperatures are about 8 degrees cooler in September than July, which is not to say September weather is perfect.
We've also had hurricanes in September in the past.
Interim Fair CEO Patrick Ball reminds us of 2 reasons why leaders made the change from September to July. 1,
it's better for the kids who show their animals because they're not in school, they can be here with their animals.
And 2,
when you look at the entertainment options, more people tend to be on tour this time of year.
Still, while there's no way to prove cause and effect, fact is attendance plummeted in 2022, the year after the first July fair. It's now off those lows, but is nowhere near the old numbers. The fair date's just one thing leaders will consider as part of a study they call York State Fair 2030. Another?
Having more of a local participation, right? Having more vendors who are locally based.
And a bigger focus on ag education. The main thing, whatever they decide about all this,
it's really important for us as we make a decision, regardless of what that decision is, that we're using data and not emotion.
Data including what fairgoers want. You can scan these QR codes all around the fair to tell them. Gavin Herbst has a better plan.
There should be one in September and July.
There you go, 2 York fairs.
One for the parents and one for the kids.
There you go, it's settled. When Patrick Ball said everything's on the table, I'm not sure he exactly meant that. They are also going to hold in-person forums, Valerie, sometime after this year's fair wraps up.
All right, thank you, Seth.